What's going on, MRT family? It's your boy. Um, if you're wondering why I'm in a suit, no, it's not because it's not like a Dan's funeral type of situation. Unfortunately, I was at an actual funeral, and the funeral that I was at, the guy who gave the ceremony, the burial ceremony for my dad, Pastor Lawrence Brown. Rest in peace to Pastor Lawrence Brown. My mom told me a few days ago that he passed away, and I was like, it can't be, because this was a guy who was standing there during my worst day, delivering this speech that really made me feel better. And you just never know how life is going to go. Like, you can't imagine that somebody who is standing there helping you get through this ceremony for this tough time for you and your family is going to be the guy a year and some change later. So I knew that I had to show up. I finished work. Sorry if I'm not going to be talking about Big Brother right away, but I have to speak about this. I finished work and I left work. I got dressed, and then I went over to the church. There was a big ceremony for this guy. It was in the same church that my dad had his service in, and it was way more people in there for him than there was for my dad. He was very well loved, and it was an amazing service. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are still there, but I stayed for a long time. Like, I literally stayed there for hours, and I was able to pay my respects to him and his family. And that's about it. Rest in peace to Pastor Lawrence Brown. Now I'm going to get to these comments. Hello, Reality Fam, and hello, Mark. I don't know what's going on and who's getting evicted. Hello, Cass. Hi, Marshall, and everyone. It's a hard time right now. It's definitely a hard time for me right now. But Big Brother was kind of a good, needed distraction. So I'm glad to talk about Big Brother. Do you want spoilers? Well, if he doesn't want spoilers, this is the wrong place to be. Tell you that. Hey, Mark, Edward, Cass, May, Marshall, and everyone. Sorry for your loss. Thank you. Rest in peace, Pastor. May he rest with your father. I'm here for you, Mark. Thank you. Hi, YTC. Star. I'm not seeing a comment from Star. But if there's a comment from Star, hello. Hi, D. It's fine. We barely talk about Big Brother on these lives anyways. Sorry for your loss, D. Thanks, Marshall. Okay, so we're going to get into this Big Brother in a minute. Hi, Ebony. Oh, I was like, who is Star? I know a couple of people named Star, and I was like, is Star on here? Because I don't see a Star on here. Okay, so getting into this episode content. I guess I'm diabetic because I can never get first. Dialectic. I don't know why I read that as diabetic. Okay, so getting into this episode. it was kind of a strange edit because Julie kind of pump faked us, because when we were going to one of the first breaks, Julie was basically talking about the whole Mackenzie thing, or she was hinting at it like it was going to be a big thing about Mackenzie, Chelsea, and Cam, and this love triangle type of thing that we have going on. But really, they were showing more of Leah. And as Justin said, dyslexic. Wow, I'm tired. I thought that's what you were trying to say. I was like, dialectic? What is that? What is that? I actually thought that was supposed to say dyslexic. That threw me off. Anyways, so it showed Leah. Basically, it gave her like a mastermind edit about how she was like, hey, if I take Angela off the block, I don't want to make Quinn and Joseph mad at me. But if they're mad at me, it's all right. And then she had the glasses, and in the edit, they showed like Quinn and Joseph. They gave them such a simp edit. Basically, it was showing Leah basically saying, if I take Angela off the block, I hope that they're not mad at me, but I have them in the palm of my hand, so I don't really care. And in truth, from what we've been seeing on the feeds, that is kind of true. Hold on one second. So then what they showed of the Cam and Mackenzie thing, they showed a little bit of that, but the way that they showed it, they did not show any of those conversations that we saw on the feeds. Like when Chelsea was describing everything to T-Core, to Chemo, to different people, they didn't show any of that. They basically showed her, Chelsea, talking about Cam and I have a special friendship. They didn't show anything about her talking about them having feelings for each other, or about any specifics where they had a conversation about his flirtation with the other ladies in the house, particularly MJ and Leah. She just said, oh, we have a special friendship. So they gave her kind of the crazy crush edit, to tell you the truth. They gave her the crazy crush edit because they didn't show any reason for her to feel the way that she was saying that she feels. And they didn't give any reason for her to leave the room when Mackenzie was stroking Cam's hair. Because if you're not a feeder, and we're just going off of what they've showed in the produced episode, what reason would she really have to be upset about that? I mean, you could guess and infer that she's mad because she has a crush on him, but it's not showing anything where they talked and had conversations to where she would have a legitimate reason to be mad. So the people who only watch the shows are just going to think crazy crush and angry for no reason. How would Big Brother be if they could have cell phones? There would be no more Big Brother. That's how it would be. Big Brother would not exist if they had cell phones. That's my opinion. Thank you, Jazz Lady. Colleen, I missed Colleen's comment. Did I miss Colleen's comment? I think so. But hi, Colleen. I missed your comment, but hi, Colleen. Disproving Leah is literally a behind-the-scenes villain. I don't even consider her a villain. I mean, I really don't consider her a villain. I think they're trying to make her into a villain with those edits. I don't even consider her like a mastermind like that. I really don't. Hi, Tasha. Cell phones would defeat the purpose of Big Brother. Hopefully Chelsea just move on. Honestly, she was just looking too damn fine in that leopard dress to get stressed over Cam. You're welcome, Mark. Hello. Okay. So after we got past that part of it, let's just jump into these votes. So something that I had written down that's funny was that when Mackenzie was going to vote and Mackenzie was complimenting Julie, Julie was like, I'm giving Mackenzie vibes. So she threw out a compliment out there. I would agree with you that villain might not be the right word. She masterminding, like I feel like they're very easily influenced. To me, like a mastermind is a Kevin Martin from Big Brother Can. I feel like he's a mastermind. I feel like they just like her. I don't feel like Leah is a mastermind. I mean, people might disagree with me, but that's how I feel. Everyone seems to be taking it okay. Okay, let me get to the votes. So, MJ voted for Joseph. Okay, these are the votes to evict, okay? So, MJ voted for Joseph. Cam voted for Chemo. Leah voted for Chemo. T-Core voted for Joseph. Rabina voted for Joseph. Angela said, I'm sorry, Chemo. I don't have the votes to keep you. Even though there were 7 votes and her vote would have decided who stays and who goes. Like if she had voted for Joseph to go, I mean, if she had voted for, oh, she said, I don't have the votes to keep you. Okay. I guess her vote wouldn't have made a difference in this particular case. So I take that back. And Chelsea voted for Joseph. So with a vote of 4-3, Joseph, you have been eliminated from the Big Brother house. So Joseph goes on a vote of 4-3. It's not that hard for all. That's what I'm trying to say. Like she didn't have to do a lot. She did not have to do a lot. This Joseph's post interview was one of the saltiest of the season by far. All right. By far. I did not see the vote coming from MJ, and neither did Joseph from that interview with Julie. And then, how about Joseph throwing more shots and saying that Quinn and Leah made stupid moves? And saying that MJ made stupid moves. Like, they're still in the game. They all made jury. You didn't make jury. So, what's up,
Hello,
Edward?
everybody. For
How's it
starters,
going?
oh, sorry. I'm doing well. And second, condolences to your pastor. I'm so sorry. I hope everything gets better for you, man.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Tasha.
Hi. How's everyone?
I'm actually a little bit happy. I'm ecstatic a little bit. I was down with whatever was going on, but this was just satisfying.
Yeah, it was very entertaining, but I'm worried now. Well, I shouldn't be worried because most of the people are on Chelsea's side. She has most of the women's ear. including Angela. So Cam being salty. He's salty. He went and told Quinn who flipped.
What is the count now of women to men? What is the ratio?
6-3.
6-3. Wow.
Oh,
It's
like the men are doing horrible.
Have we ever had these kind of numbers this deep into the game?
No.
Yeah,
I remember. It's always been like the majority of men most of the time when it gets towards like jury time and towards the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and now we're in the jury. Yeah. Now they announced that we're in the jury. That was the best part for me, announcing that we're in jury and there's no more AI arena. And now only who was that?
That was me. I'm excited. I'm so glad that BS is over. Oh. It was fine the first week, but it got more boring.
Yes, because go ahead, Tasha.
I was going to say that I'm so glad, though, that Chelsea said that she, even if she doesn't get to the end and she goes to jury, she's happy that she did what she did. Because people need to start playing that game, because you don't have to vote with the house because everybody wants to vote with the house. It's ridiculous. You play your game. You don't have to vote with the house. Oh, am I echoing?
Yeah.
I don't think that's me.
Who's that? Edward?
Might be my tab. I'm kind of like watching the live chat while I'm on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And plus, you might hear some sports too. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yay! Hey, Mom. First time.
Well, I mean, first time since the premiere. But yeah.
Yes, second time. You haven't been on here for months. What's going on? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, get gaslighted.
Okay, there's one thing I need. Oh, go ahead, Mom. I'm sorry. I mean, you're up.
First time since the season started. Glad I.
Edward, you scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, Edward, your mic kind of is a little loud, but I appreciate
I'm sorry.
that. No, it's not your fault. I don't think it's your fault. I just think your mic picks you up more.
My people are still in the draft, by the way. Yes, there's no my people made the jury.
One of my
Lisa's people now. That's sorry.
They're not Lisa's people. You can't just switch them.
Lisa switched.
You can't just switch them and say they're yours.
Hey, you care about Kristen's draft more than
I have more people in this draft than I do in Kirsten's draft.
That's the only reason you care about it. It's because you have more people in it. You wouldn't care about it.
Well, that's obvious. I think a double eviction would have been announced. I think there's going to be a double eviction, though, right?
Probably.
Double eviction usually is like the 8th person to go, or the 8th/7th person. It's final 8 usually.
So the week after next.
Right.
Yes. Usually it should be anyway, but who knows?
Thank you, Jazz Lady. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. You can't just switch. You guys are lucky there's not money on the line. Otherwise, I'd be suing Lisa for sure.
Oh.
By the way, for those who don't know, Lisa's 2 draft picks in our draft got eliminated. And because I haven't been checking, she just switched my picks and acted like they were hers. And nobody said anything. And when she finally showed me the screen capture, that's when I finally saw it. I can't, like, you were waiting a month to laugh at that, weren't you?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
By the way, can I say this? I've been wanting to say this when Joseph got evicted.
Yes.
Joseph, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Edward, what's your problem with Joseph?
He's a weak link and he knew it and he's delusional. Just like what Chelsea said.
Bro
Yeah,
thinks
he
he's
is pretty
Dr. Will.
delusional.
Bro thinks
Or
he's
or
Dr. Will.
Delulu, as the kids say today. Chelsea is one of the best players of the game in this generation. I
I
agree.
agree.
Rubina played that rope puzzle excellently. And Justin, who I don't think is here, said that competition favors shorter people, which it does. I don't know what Joseph was doing in that competition. Do you think he was throwing it, or do you think he was just terrible at it?
I think he was terrible at it.
I was gonna say he looked confused or something. I don't know.
I was like, wait, what is he doing?
Why would he throw that competition? It seems like, I mean, Tucker seemed like he wanted to go home, but like Joseph didn't seem like he wanted
So
to
he
go
was just
home.
exceptionally bad.
I think the throwing things was just an excuse. I really do.
It could be.
That's what I think, anyway.
Julie didn't announce a double, but does she usually announce it beforehand?
Yeah, she does.
She does? Okay.
Oh yeah, she does.
Always announces it beforehand. That's why.
Now? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's why we didn't enter jury until now, because Julie would have announced the jury phase. And also, I gotta say, I was expecting the Ainsley announcement to be something more than just the basic information we already know.
That's what I did.
I
thought
agree.
I
Yeah.
agree. I was expecting more outside the jury and the AI thing, but
I thought
whatever.
it was going to be some kind of twist, not just announcing that there's no more AI arena and that there's a jury.
I knew that. Oh, I mean, I already freaking knew that.
Going back to what is Video Strode? Gone back to the Video Strode. Oh, store. That would have been way funnier without the typo.
Video kill the radio stored, whatever he said.
Ed, Joseph.
Hey, Joseph only earned 1 point anyway. Like literally, because he got points deducted for the comp punishment. He literally only earned a single point for Ed. So not much has changed.
Did Joseph go home, Ma?
Did Joseph go home? You asked me that?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you to answer him.
Hey, Ed, Joseph went back to Tampa.
I think he's from Tampa anyway. And if he is, then he'll be seeing you. You two can have a meetup.
Oh, you can go to the video store. Get yourself some videos. He was my guy, but I'm glad he's gone. Ed is lying.
Ed, I remember when you were dick writing. I mean, when you.
You know this. Oh, go ahead, Mom.
No, sorry, I have no filter. Now I'm gonna get kicked off the panel.
Chelsea and MJ flipped.
Hey guys, do you think that Cam would put Chelsea up now that she didn't tell him about the flip?
No.
It depends on who wins HOH.
That's what I'm saying.
That is a good question.
If Cam wins HOH, do you think he'll put her up?
Nah.
My answer is no.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think a real game player would, but no, he's not a real game player.
He because he seems a little salty about the whole. He didn't know.
He could be, but I think he would be too scared to upset her in that way. What do you think? You think he would?
I hope he doesn't.
But you think he would, or you think he might?
I don't know. I hope he doesn't. I can't get a read on him because
there's nothing to read from a page from a book with blank pages.
Because even though Chelsea's conniving, diabolical, she said she would never put him up.
By the way, when he was voting, it didn't sound like he said "shout out to my dogs at the crib" this time. It sounded like he said half of that. I just heard like the dogs at the crib.
Oh, okay. What's that decent? Sorry.
He said the whole thing.
Yeah.
He must have said it real fast.
Shout out to the dogs at the crib. I even made a voice recording in the Discord chat when he said that.
Ed.
Shout out to the dogs at the crib.
But I'm gonna say this has actually been an interesting. This is why this probably been to me like someone's saying. Even though this season haven't finished, this has been one of the best modern seasons in a minute. I mean, especially with the vote. Last week, the biggest comp threat got out of the house. Now this week they took out the weakest player in the house. Like, you never know what this house goes with. It's crazy.
You can't tell him he was the weakest player in the house, though. He didn't think so.
Well, he'll learn when he watches YouTube and sees his comments on Facebook. He'll learn.
He's gonna be so surprised when he sees all of the social media stuff about him. MJ flipped. That convo he had with her about how poorly she plays convinced her to vote him out. She can trust chemo. Oh yeah, they were crying. They were crying for sure. I took pictures of all of them.
Dusty.
She was like, "Oh, you guys made jury." They were like, "Oh my god, that's what I'm playing for, jury."
For real though, they don't care if they win. They just want to make sure.
The TV, the airtime, they're all good with that. The 8th place, the 7th place check, the 6th place check. Modern day big brother for you. Like, if I win, that's an added bonus.
Right, because I mean nowadays, even if you don't win, you still build your following. You still can charge people $90 for your.
Oh god. Oh god. Yes, you don't even have to be the first place finisher.
I mean, Matt's already making a freaking career off it, and he was the first boot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't been following him, but I haven't
been following him, but you know, people in the Discord like to send links of Matt videos all the time, so kind of used to it by now.
Crazy if they're not. Don't even put that on the chat.
Please take that out. Please take that out. No offense to Tucker, but take that out. Delete it.
No, they wouldn't put Tucker back in. They already no, Julie already yapped too much.
His dusty ass down.
But here's what's confused. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just saying you saw Chelsea for breezing his stuff again the other night.
But here's what's confusing me about Angela. For a woman who is bold enough to, say mean things and also blow up people's brains. What's weird about this is how can she be forgiven to Joseph after he calls her out on the game, but yet she was talking about how she was excited when he got on the block and how he wouldn't be here and stuff. And I'm shocked she still gave chemo. She gave Joseph her vote to stay in the house. It confuses me.
Everything about Angela confuses me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is she
and
even
if she
there
wasn't my draft pick, I would probably want her out. But she is my draft pick, and I want to keep earning points. So, get her right.
So, I was listening to the live feeds while you guys were talking.
Wondering why your mic was muted. I thought you were.
What's going on?
No, Chelsea was talking to, oh gosh, what's her name? T-Core. And basically, she's feeling bad about the Joseph vote because she told him that she would vote for him. But, so she's feeling bad about it. She said, I don't know how this is going to come against me. But she was like, I had to vote how I felt like I needed to vote.
That's why you're in Big Brother. You're playing for $750,000. You got to make bold moves to stay in the house. Other than that, why are you in this competition?
For attention.
Exactly. To get 15 minutes worth of fame.
So, yeah.
Oh, I put that in the C-mate. Sorry, I'm doing music theory homework while I'm doing this.
So
have a good night, Dean. Have a good night, Ed.
Everything I played is in C major. Good night, Ed.
Sorry, I'm doing music. Mark, did you ever take music theory class? You played
Yes.
saxophone. Okay. Hey, help me with my music theory homework right now.
Yeah, I'm that was so many years ago. I would not get you a good grade.
That was probably before I was even born. That's how old you are. So dusty.
That would be an amazing twist. Oh, you're leaving, D? Thanks, D.
Well, D has to get up at like 4 in the morning. Because
Is
everyone
everyone
Oh, that's a nice comment from Lisa D on you, Tasha.
Everybody who is in the draft gets 6 points. 5. Well, okay, so 5 points for making jury. Everybody also gets an additional one just for surviving the week, and Chemo gets 2 for surviving the block.
Tasha, how long have I been talking to you about a channel? Just curious. Oh, a while, right?
I think she's watching the feeds again.
She's not even listening to me.
She's not even listening.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Jazz Lady.
Good night, Jazz.
Oh, now you can. Oh, that was you, Ed. Okay.
How'd you confuse the? Never mind. Never mind.
Chelsea was frustrated. She told Joseph she would support him, and she flipped. I remember her telling Joseph she would support him, and then she would let him know if anything changed. I was watching that conversation. Let's see. Ed is only talking to you, Cassie and Lisa. Good night to Cassie and Lisa and everyone else. He's like, F you, you're cool, F you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ed.
Good night, Cass.
You, Ed.
Did y'all ever see that? What was that movie from? Euro Trip? I think that was from Euro Trip, if you've seen that movie.
I haven't.
I know I've seen the clip somewhere. I just don't know where it's from.
That was a funny movie.
Fuck you, you're cool, fuck you. I know I've seen that before.
It's probably just a viral clip to this generation. It's not even a movie. It's just like, I remember when that person said that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got included. Nice.
Oh, but yeah, I still don't get one. Ed does
Now
not.
you got one.
That's
Now you
true.
got one.
Oh, you got a separate one. One.
Oh, thanks.
Was it half baked? No, I definitely remember it in the airport at Euro Trip, on the plane or something.
Baseball is so annoying.
Cam is ticked. He's telling Rubino he wasn't surprised. He just promised Joseph he would be safe.
He said that he should have lied to Joseph. He said maybe I should start lying. He said that
What cam is that on?
it's on camera 3. He's saying that he got
Let me turn on my feed. Shoot.
2 votes.
I'm sorry.
This happened to him twice, and he was like, maybe he should stop telling the truth and stop promising people that he'll vote for them because he feels bad when he doesn't. That's the reason why he voted for Joseph, because he told him that he would.
Who's he talking to? Rubina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first little bit of emotion I've seen out of him. He actually does look kind of pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he ain't happy.
Yeah, like it took you to jury to realize that telling the truth doesn't help your game. Are you serious, Cam? He's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't tell the truth.
He literally didn't know that.
Tasha, that's why you can't convince me that his furniture strategy is a strategy.
Wait, Tasha said that?
Yeah, Tasha is convinced that everything he's been doing is strategy.
No.
Well, I'm watching Cam too.
You know, if he was doing it for like the first like 4-ish weeks, I could see that. But you know, we're now in the jury phase. I don't buy that shit anymore. Okay.
Me neither.
Right now, I'm watching T-Core and Chemo talking. I think I'm on camera 2, if I'm
Lisa is the
correct.
Lulu. Lisa is the Lulu.
The
Lulu.
So, since
It's
we're
like the
now in
longest-
jury, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I interrupted you. Sorry.
I was gonna say out of the panel and live chat. So, since we're now in jury, who you want this week for HOH, and who would you want for 3 nominees, and who to get evicted?
I just want Quinn gone.
Me too.
I like Quinn. I want him to stay.
Oh, because he's your draft pick.
No, but I actually want Quinn to stay over the other people.
Why? It's because he's an underdog. Well, I think it's just funny how like Quinn is every time Quinn tries to do something, it just backfires on him. Like
I don't think Quinn is a good Big Brother player, but I think he's
no, he's
entertaining.
not.
He ain't no super fan.
Yeah.
He watches only Rob has a podcast, and that's what gets him by. I don't think he's I think I heard him say he doesn't watch the live feeds. He only watched Rob has a podcast and the broadcast episodes.
That's not a super fan then, because if you're a super fan, you would watch podcasts, live feeds, and all the original episodes, and even go back and watch the old episodes.
Lisa, have you looked at anything of Cam outside of the show? Because it's very consistent to what you see on the show. Like that's like saying his personality is a strategy to get through life. You know what? I'm just gonna chill and lay low.
That's like saying Joseph not doing well in competitions and quote unquote throwing it is a strategy. No, he just sucks.
It's not a strategy.
Okay, so Chelsea had a conversation with Quinn. He looked like he feels better. Somebody's background noise.
Me.
That is not mine. I am.
Go ahead, Tasha.
So basically, Chelsea told Quinn, "Don't think that my vote had to do anything with you." She said, "I had to vote the way I had to vote." She said, "It doesn't matter. I still want you to be in the top 5. That hasn't changed. My vote has nothing to do with you, and I'm not against you." She was like, "If I win HOH, I will put up Chemo, and you can get, and I won't have to vote, and you can get them out, you know, if you want." But she said that trust and believe. I'm not trying to hurt you, and I'm not trying to hurt Cam. She said, "I just needed to vote how I wanted to vote."
Interesting.
And
So
he took it well. He said, sorry. How to what?
How do we feel about Cam and Chelsea making different votes tonight?
I feel like I have to see. I was shocked because she actually didn't tell him, but she's on this woman empowerment, and their personal relationship doesn't have anything to do with the game relationship. So she has to play her game how she sees fits for her. She said that she wants to see both of them in top 5. So, I mean, I don't think that she's going to touch him, but I need to see what the conversation that she has with Cam.
She's working this game. If she started that conversation already,
yeah,
she's jumping the gun to make sure nobody else got to him.
Oh yeah. She was like, "Don't let anybody get in your head because I got you."
Chelsea viewed Joseph as a threat when he said her and Brooklyn were good. Oh yeah, back then, yeah, I remember that.
And then it came out that somehow, I don't know if Quinn told, but it came out that Joseph said that he would not vote for her in jury, and she has a right to. She didn't think it was fair because she talked to Leah too, and she said that it's not fair that people go into the jury that are bitter. This gives people a clean slate. She was like, even if I go to the jury and I don't go to the end, it gives people a clean slate. He needed to go. People need to be fair. That's what I was saying to my coworkers at work, because I talk about this at work. You have, to me, you're playing the game, and yeah, you're gonna get your feelings hurt because of you're making connections and you want to stay in the game. But when you go to jury, to me, you should not be a bitter juror.
But hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just wanted to address this comment.
Okay.
Because this is what I was saying. T-Core, Chemo, and Rubina are all working together, and they're all in the jury.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't that have been broken up before we got here?
Yes, I believe
I
that
agree.
it should have been broken up. However, I don't think that what's her name is bringing T-Core to what's her name
Davina?
I don't think that I can't think of her name right now. T-Core.
How do you watch
T-Core.
movies all the time and not ever remember? It's always T-Core's name too.
I'm 51.
I know you're dusty, but I don't think you have dementia.
Excuse me, I cannot remember.
Ooh.
Sue me. T-Core. Okay. T-Core. I don't think that Chelsea would want. I think T-Core is going to be in the jury. So I think that those would be votes for her. I think all three of them will be in the jury as far as Chelsea is concerned. Because you see what she said last week. She was like, T-Core, after what she did, she needs to go. Like, yes. We cool, we have a personal relationship, but you still betrayed me and I remember. That's it.
So do you think she really meant it when she said that she would throw an HOH competition to Leah?
No. No, she's just saying that to Leah. To make Leah think that they are cool. Just like she going around buttering people up. I see Cam trying to avoid
her. They just did a special handshake.
Who?
Cam and Rubina.
So it looks like he's pissed at Chelsea. It's too bad. She was pissed at you because what you did. Now y'all even. I shouldn't be like that, but
she's playing Leah's game against her. Chelsea, I mean.
What did they say?
Who said? Oh, Lisa?
Uh-huh.
She said that Chelsea is playing Leah's game against her.
Yes, she is. She's setting Leah up.
That's one smart woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm reading a couple of these comments here that I see from X. I love Angela. Cam said, I love Angela. I'm happy she's here. And Rubina said she's good for a lot of people's games.
Whose games?
Angela. Oh, whose game you're answering?
Yes, I just want to know whose games. Whose games is she good for?
Chelsea said, my tears are not, I'm sad that you are here. I feel bad that I wish. What was that noise? I feel bad that I wish I could have told him you don't have the votes. You are a player I believe deserves to continue to play. If I were to leave the game, I would not regret this. And Chemo said, and that's not going to happen.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah.
She set herself up good. But she can't let those 3 get to the 5. Whew. But I wonder, will T-Core vote for Chelsea though? T-Core, well, she does have a vengeful streak. I don't know.
Huh, they put that thing on here when she said, "I don't want to say they're wrapped around my little finger, but," and then they put them in the glasses.
Oh,
That's clever.
Big Brother's pretty good on egg most of the time, especially on the TV version.
Yeah, that was a good edit. I'll give them that. That was a good edit. That was funny. I'm not even a big Leah fan, but that was funny.
Booger eater. Oh,
I'm sorry. All right.
Chelsea. Oh, this is what you were saying, Tasha. That Chelsea tells Quinn she still wants to see him in top 5. He says he appreciates it, but he's sure he'll be sniped. And if he is, he will lift her game up in jury. Wow. Nice job.
Lee is so confident on that. She might be right, but I won't be surprised she's wrong.
Hey, Palaver girl. I know you said hi earlier, but people were in mid-conversation. Bry's taking a break so I can join. Tabinmo. I've never heard that one yet. Tabinmo. Who's Tabinmo?
I'm assuming she meant
T-Core, and who's the B.I.?
Verbena.
it has to be Rabina, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Rabina. Okay, so that's the name of those 3. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, I would never, just from a number standpoint, unless I was one of those 3, I would not want one. I would not want all 3 of them in there.
In the jury?
If you need 4 votes and
Yeah,
all 3 of them are going to vote together.
No, you want all 3 of them in there. You talking about the
Tabinmo,
T-Core.
that's what I'm talking about. Tabinmo.
Yeah, no, you want all 3 in the jury because then they'll
Why?
vote right. They all 3 have to be in the jury.
What if they all don't like you?
They like everybody. Who from the 7? From the 7, they like everybody. Well, the only person I would think that they wouldn't like as much as Angela, but everybody else they're cool with.
To me, it's like you just don't want a group that large to have that much voting power. That's just the way that I see it. It's too large for a 7-person jury.
Yeah. So apparently Chelsea did talk to Cam. They just didn't show it on the
of course.
feeds. That really pisses me off.
They're not trying to show us any of these Chelsea Cam conversations.
And she said that he said he understands, but she says that she feels
So they
guilty.
basically kind of disagree. Like
right.
She informed him, but he didn't agree with the decision.
So agree to disagree.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about after the vote.
Oh, after
the vote. She said she
I thought you
to
meant
him.
before. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're Chelsea, it is a great jury.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made sure that all of them stayed. And you made sure that they knew that you were orchestrating them staying.
Right.
She was telling them all along, I want all of you in here. And she said, worst case scenario is if Chemo and Rabina sit on the block together. She kept saying that.
Right.
Like, I don't want to vote one of you out.
Right.
Even though I thought Chemo should go, I mean, she did it a different way, which is to work all 3 of them.
Right.
And I'll give you that, Tasha. You were right about that. If you're Chelsea, that is a great group to have in there. Because you already have Quinn saying, I got you.
Yep.
We got those 3.
Yep.
I'd be pretty shocked if Cam voted against her. But she has so much insurance in there.
Right, exactly.
Cam's vote.
Let's see. Can I ask this question? So, in this case, for tonight's vote, for as far as resume points, who gets credit for? Well, I don't know if you want to consider a flip, but who will get credit for it, T Core or Chelsea?
Chelsea should get it.
Chelsea, definitely.
I know they tried to do that, said it was T-Core in the edit, but that's a
Edit,
lie.
yeah.
They lied in that edit, and they did my girl dirty. I don't like that.
Don't
They
ever
did.
try to get it. They're
I see
rare.
where you're going with that because technically Chelsea was been 1 year at Joseph. The only reason T Core thought of it because he was still on the block and
Right.
her two friends had a chance to get out if one of them won the AI. So I definitely see
Right.
where you're saying on that, Tasha.
Right, because she originally didn't want Joseph to go because she said that he's done things to other people, but he's never done anything to her. She was cool with Joseph.
So this was saying MJ and Rubina were talking. MJ said she's worried that Cam will think she and Chelsea played him as he wanted to vote with the house, but it wasn't like that. She said Joseph told her she had a terrible game and wouldn't win. She had to vote for someone she stands with. MJ hopes Cam wouldn't put her up, but if he does, she hopes the others will have her back.
It's the same thing with Angela. Angela wanted to vote Joseph out, but she was afraid that she didn't want to be on the wrong side of the vote. And it looked like even when they're about to start the HOH because the fee's about to go down.
Cam informs Quinn that it was Chelsea and MJ who flipped. Interesting.
But I wonder what's going to happen. She talked to Cam. She said that I talked to Cam and that he says he understands, but she says she still feels bad because she put him in a bad spot.
I wonder if it is pressure cooker. That would be interesting.
I know.
Oh, that'd be so fun to watch.
Or wait, is slip and slide veto or is that HOH?
That's usually. Oh, isn't that usually HOH? I don't know.
I think it is HOH.
Slip and
Yes.
slide, yes.
Yes, but it's been a real long while. But they brought her to go veto back, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
That's another I want to see back.
That's how I feel, Ma.
I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted.
So this is our BB26 cast remainders.
Thank you. In case for the people who didn't somehow know already.
We got Brooklyn, Cedric, Joseph, Kenny, Lisa, Matt, Tucker.
Thank you. Thank you for the
We
recap.
still got remaining Angela, Chelsea, Leah, Quinn, Rubina, T-Core, Mackenzie, Cam, Chemo. Is that who you expected to be in your jury?
But I think it's a good jury. It's a good jury. I think Joseph needed to go. He needed to go. I like the jury. I like it because you know what? Quinn is going to be in there, and Quinn is a super fan, and he's going to be like this. I think he's going to have a lot of weight as far as Chelsea's moves because he's been saying from week one that Chelsea is the best player in the house.
They got more deep.
Well, then why didn't take her out?
I didn't see those.
I'm a nervous for this veto. I mean this HOH now.
Arena winner Rubina. Now she even has something on her resume.
Congratulations.
Chemo doesn't.
What?
Oh wait, did Chemo? Yeah, he did. Never mind.
He
Well,
does.
the first one, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I forgot.
I think everybody who's in jury won competition now, if I'm correct.
Right. Everybody
they've all won at least one thing.
Yeah.
But the leaders would be Angela, Quinn. Well, no, Quinn doesn't count because that first one was a deep fake. So,
but he got another one. So he has another one.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be a leader, is what he's trying to say.
And he's got Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea won one.
I
HOH.
think.
T-Core,
Oh,
I don't
Chelsea
know.
won 2. She won HOH and she won AI.
Oh no, I was just talking about HOH. I think we have
Oh,
four HOH winners in there.
I mean, I do hope Cam wins HOH, but I'm scared because I don't want him to put my girl on the block. AKA his lady love. Maybe.
Yeah, Palaver girl. Cass is obsessed with Tucker.
Oh, Edward, can you give the speech again?
Well, what I said earlier.
Yes, the one word about like Cass and Tucker.
I ain't trying to ruin that relationship. I said once, and it will always be right.
He's like,
Okay,
for the
well, you
sake of
know
my
what? I
relationship-
have the video saved, so I can watch it whenever I want.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
was gonna say you can play that. I'm gonna say it once, and I've said it once. They know what's up.
I can't present it on this
I'm cracking
computer
up at Ed saying I'm not trying to
computer,
ruin that
but
relationship.
apparently I have the option to present something, but you know, I can't because it's a school computer. I'm not on my laptop.
Man, I don't know who I want to win tonight. I low key do. Well, I would like to see Cam finally win HOH, but I'm with Tasha. I'm worried what he gonna do. To be honest.
Yeah, it's crazy that Angela, even though she's not the most strategic player, arguably has the best like comp resume here.
It's so strange.
HOHs. Congratulations. I
Every
was not
single one of
expecting her to be
Angela's-
my breadwinner.
After they didn't get her out, maybe like week 3 or 4, I was like, they're just gonna leave her every week.
Yeah, that seems to be a consensus. That's what I was thinking too, and I've heard other people say that as well.
I did not think of what Lisa did. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. What you said? I see what you said, Mom. I would see Rabin win one. I'm not gonna lie. She deserves it.
I would just be sick looking at Angela's face doing a final 2 speech. It would just make me sick to my stomach.
My blood is on all of your hands.
Like that face, whenever she does that face, oh, I can't stand it.
I rather cough up a lung.
Yeah, Brina was like coughing so much, and I'm like, oh my.
Oh yeah, what the heck? That was weird. I'm like, is she okay?
It's like she put her life on that AI arena.
Do you guys
want to get her like an inhaler, please?
do you guys think
No.
that Chelsea should win the HOH?
I wouldn't.
I think so, just to be safe. I would say yes, probably.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if most people, like, if anybody except for Quinn. Well, Quinn's not even eligible, so
No.
yeah. So
You can't play.
I mean, most people I'm just fine with.
So who do you think she would nominate with the HOH?
That's what I'm saying. Would it be beneficial for her? Would it be beneficial for her to win?
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
she's already
the first time, then she did it anyway. So
she's already said, okay, but she has already said that she wants chemo. She wants Quinn and
if we could figure out the name Ebony
and Cam.
Repeat it, that'd be easier.
She wants Quinn and Cam to be in the final 5.
And that's too many numbers, because if she wants those other 3 plus those 2, that's 6.
She never said that she wanted those 3 in the final 5. Never. That's never come out of her mouth. Ever. I'm telling you, Chelsea is gunning for the 3. You think she's gonna let them get away with that?
What do you think? She's gonna put the 3 of them on the bottom?
Look at her. She is diabolical.
Minus 3 jury votes right there. That's what I'm saying about those 3 being in there.
But she doesn't have to do it. She can get Leah to do it. She can get Cam to do it. She doesn't have to do it.
But we're saying if she wins the HOH.
Okay. But this is okay. So the only people that she said that she wanted in the final 5 with her is Quinn, and what's his name? Cam. But she never said anybody else. So who are those other 2 spots? Is the question. Because she said, don't think I forget what they did to us and what we had to do to get to where we are. So who would she pick? You think MJ? Maybe MJ?
Who would Chelsea pick?
Yeah, for Final 5. So Quinn, Cam, you think MJ? Probably MJ, because she helped her get to where she is. And who's the last person?
It's got to be one of the 3. It has to be.
Maybe T-Core. I have no clue.
I
Maybe T-Core. Yeah, that's true. Maybe. Well,
I
maybe
don't know.
T-Core is a threat, though. That's the problem.
That wouldn't be as smart for her to want T-Core in there.
I mean,
because T-Core is her percentage of winning is very high. I would not have her in the final 5. She can be in the final 6.
It's tough because I want to say, like, to answer your question, I want to say it's not the best thing for her to win, but at the same time, I could see her being targeted if she's up there.
Right.
At this point.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say, Mark. Same things. Like that's why I was like, I want to say she should win, especially for this week. I would want to say first she needs to win this week, but
there's no more AI arena, so the back door is open.
Who's fake crying, Cass? The back door is open.
Who do you think? If it says fake crying,
Angela's the queen of fake cry.
Take a wild guess. You know, I realized something during the episode. Nicole is blonde, wears glasses, and got me to the end of the Reindeer Games draft pick. Angela is blonde, has glasses, fake cries. That was the key part, and also is getting me far in the draft pick.
I wish I could play sound effects.
It's always the blondes. It's the blondes with the glasses and the fake crying.
Angela is no Nicole Franzel.
She sure isn't.
And I don't even like Nicole, and Angela's no Nicole.
I didn't see Nicole's season, but I didn't like in Reindeer Games.
I'm only comparing them in the terms of fake crying and getting me as far as the draft pick.
But Nicole actually made tears come out with the fake crying.
I don't like fake crying. I think it's very manipulative.
It is.
And I don't trust it. I don't believe it. And I don't feel sorry for it.
They do. They both. Leah is killing me with her fake crying also. I'm
looking at her. Yeah, but at least hers look like real. Hers are real tears.
Well, she has the Nicole tears. I'll give her that.
Yeah, but the other one is just dry as the Sahara Desert.
She just does the squint and nothing comes out.
Nope. And then she wipes, and I'm like, girl,
what are you wiping?
There. Yes.
There's nothing to wipe.
Oh, I love music theory so much. Anyways.
Let me see. It's a manipulation tactic. I remember Angela Snyder was using that. Honestly, most of Nicole's crying was. Wow, she got you, Lisa.
That's
Nicole
worse.
You.
I can't stand whining even worse. Please don't whine.
The whining was definitely real.
If you want to turn me
off, Lisa,
whine. Because I don't have any patience for it. Unless you're a baby. If you're a baby,
no, I don't have any.
I have patience for it.
Either.
But if you are an adult and you whining, I have nothing for you.
That's funny.
I'm nothing for you. Head back to camp. Good night.
She's like, if you're a baby, I'll give you a bottle.
Exactly.
If
No,
you're a
I'm
full
sorry.
adult,
I can't even stand babies crying. If there's a baby in a room, I will leave the room if possible.
No, I have nieces, so I have no choice. But
I-
I can take it because they can't help it.
Well, I don't have nieces because my only brother is not even 10.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be a little strange.
It would be a lot more than strange. Okay, let's switch the topic. Somebody switch the topic.
we're here to talk about Big Brother.
So you bring up Big Brother topic. Somebody
What's
bring
up,
up a
Louis?
comment.
Good evening, Mr. So shout out exactly. Justin called that the shorter people are in favor of that particular competition.
I thought so too. I thought Rabina would win because when I saw it on Twitter, Julie demonstrating it, I was like, I think Rabina probably is going to have that. But
Yeah.
like you said, what's oh gosh, I forget his name already. Joseph. Like you said, Joseph. I don't know what he was doing. He was getting confused.
I didn't know he wasn't even. He was barely stepping over the thing. He just standing
Right.
there with the rope. I'm like, what is he actually? Is he competing? I don't understand what he was doing.
And I don't understand why they didn't hold the rope at the end, not the end where they are, but the other end.
No, I know what you're
opposite end.
saying.
And I'm like, why? It would have been easier.
Rubina was over that thing like 10 times to everyone for Joseph.
Yeah, she was fast.
Anyone seeing the live feeds when Rubina scared Mackenzie? Oh yeah, I saw that. Same, Tammy, even mine. Oh, you have no patience for even your own kids crying. My ick is being on a. Oh goodness, that's happened to me before. I've been around kids my whole life. That's also why I have zero tolerance policies for adults eating their boogers.
Oh gosh.
Probably because of safety issues, Rubina killed it. You think that's why they were hesitant? I mean, somebody who's what is she, 4'8", something like that?
4'9".
Yeah, around that.
4'9", yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was made for her. That was made for her to win.
Yeah.
Joseph's mustache.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of this mustache. Oh,
We'll never have
You're
to
gonna
see
be seeing a lot of it.
in
It's
the
gonna be
house.
on Cameo. It's gonna be on OnlyFans.
Whoa,
not OnlyFans.
whoa, back it up.
Let's comment with that type of game.
You can't have any of that shit.
It's gonna happen. There's a
He
whole
needs a haircut or something.
there's a whole mustache community out there, I'm sure.
Holy stash, go back to that. Nuh-uh. Get out of here, Cass. I hate fuck with that.
I love Cass. You are the good shade out here, out this chat most of the time. That's some good. That's good. That was a good one.
Everyone's saying no, he didn't, but he didn't even look like he was doing anything.
Minor.
Like I was watching him, like, what are you trying to win?
I hear that. The "We'll Be Right Back" screen music, the theme.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn it down. Stay out of my living room, Ma.
Okay, noted. I don't even know what state you live in, Tasha. Okay.
Was he really close? I didn't feel like he was that close.
Oh yeah, Chemo was right behind her. He was running.
Yeah, he was behind her.
directly right behind her. He just didn't run fast enough. If it was Mackenzie, she would.
I think also my eyes gave wrong, but he probably didn't have enough rope to get to the thing. Probably.
Mackenzie. No, he was just.
What are you laughing at so hard, Tasha?
If it was Mackenzie, she would have.
Oh, Mackenzie. Oh yeah, that would have been terrible for her. Mackenzie in that comp at 6'5".
Oh yeah, she's the tallest. That's right.
Oh, guys, it's so funny.
She would have had to roll under that thing.
I forget
See?
she's like a giant, basically. And for a woman, like 6'2" for a woman is like 6'9" or higher for a guy. Because most women are like supposed to be are like 5'3" to 5'5" thereabouts. Like I'm 5'7", and I'm reasonably tall compared to
You're pretty tall.
Yeah, but whenever I compare myself to like other guys, I'm like, fuck, I'm short as hell. So it's all against who I'm with.
Yeah.
But I just kind of sit in the middle.
Well, listen, I am happy for the girls. Even with, I'm not really a Leah fan, but I'm glad that she made a decision that she wanted to make, and she wasn't bullied into making somebody else's decision. Because the truth of the fact is, Quinn should have never put Joseph on the block. He should have put Tico on the block. Point blank.
I
period.
agree, 100%.
So you can't blame.
That was not good for Quinn's game.
Right. You can't blame what's the girl's name?
Girl?
Help me out.
Which girl?
The one, Leah. Yeah, it's not Leah's fault that she wanted to use the veto how she wanted to use it to benefit her own game. Now, she got out Joseph, she still lost the person. So I don't know if it was worth it. She would have still been without a person. But I guess it should be, because you still did what you wanted to do. Just like Chelsea, she should be able to vote how she wants to vote without being looked at or targeted for next week. It's just how I wanted to vote. You wanted to vote the way you wanted to vote. I voted the way. And she told them already that she wanted to vote out Joseph, period. And they tried to change her mind. So, I don't know if Cam, if he's going to be in his feelings, because we all know he's immature. No offense, Cam, but you are. He might be in his feelings.
Yeah, like
he might.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be all right.
He'll be in his feelings.
But what if he wins HOH, though? Who's going up?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want him to put Chelsea up. I hope that he would not do it. I hope. Because I know he's gunning for this HOH. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because he was making his rounds trying to make them feel like it wasn't it wasn't anything personal. But nobody even, the thing about it is that the people that are left don't really care that they were not voted for. Chemo doesn't care. He's just glad that he's there. The only one that cared was Tucker. Like, nobody is holding grudges that you voted how you wanted to vote. So, I don't know.
I was going to say, in response to Louise Q's comment, I actually want to put this out here. I got to give it to a woman. They are playing a much bolder set of games than the men, and this is probably the best group of women I've seen play the game in a while. Like, even though they're not in alliance, nothing, I got to give them credit for what they've been doing. Especially
there is a reason why there are only 3 men left compared to, I'm pretty sure Brooklyn and Risa. There's 6 ladies left and 3 guys left.
Right.
Wonder why that is.
Star, I feel like that was just for him to get in that position to be able to touch her like that. That's all that was.
What was?
He got on his knees and said, "Please don't use the veto." I feel like it was just an attempt of him to get a grope to catch a feel. I think that's both Quinn and Joseph needed to wake up and see. And this is good for her also. I think this was a decent week for Leah.
Mm-hmm. Well, not anymore, because her ally is gone.
Oh, let's be
yeah.
It's not good for her because she lost an ally.
Chelsea is working the house guest. Cam is too sensitive. They're in the friend zone.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, this is what I got to say about Chelsea and Cam. If he is serious about something later on, that's fine. If he's not, he can go on and kick rocks. That's all I have to say. Because a person that cares about her, truly actually cares about her, he's gonna be happy for her and wanting the best for her. And if Cam is too sensitive because he was on the wrong side of the vote, boo hoo, woo woo. You wasn't on the block. Give me a break. Cry me a river.
Leah lost the simp.
She sure
He
did.
wasn't gonna try harder, Star. He was mesmerized.
Right. Well, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. This, I don't know about y'all, but would this be the perfect week to get rid of Quinn? If not, at least separate the trio.
Separate the trio. I think separate the trio is first.
Yeah, it's long overdue.
It depends on who wins, though. It depends on who wins.
Yeah, it depends on who wins. Yeah. Because I know that the trio
I'm down
is coming
with
after Quinn.
or the trio.
Well, the trio will be.
So in this case, I'll go keep winning.
Good. I think if an Abigail or Leah were to win, getting rid of one of the trio would be important.
E minor.
Because I don't think they have specific loyalties to either of them.
D sharp minor.
But what do you? I don't know.
Ooh.
You think they do?
No, I don't. I don't think they have any loyalty. But
actually, yeah, I guess the getting rid of them part is about would they vote you out at this point. And I would just want to get rid of them just because of that. I would just never be a fan of having 3 people who are voting together, who are like working together in a 7-person jury.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in the game, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to say this, that it doesn't matter who is in that jury. If Chelsea is in the final 2, she's going to win the game. Everybody sees.
But the 3 of them could get together and say she's going to win the game. So let's get her out before she gets to the final.
But that's not what I said. I said if she's in the final.
I know that's not what you said, but I'm making my point.
No. You can't make the point because I made the point first.
That sounds like a Ma rule right there.
It is.
Hey, wait a damn minute.
Ma 101.
Wish they had the pressure cooker comp, but not enough people now. I guess not. Now that you say that.
But the pressure cooker is just standing around. I don't see how people get move off the little pressure thing. That's stupid. Just stand there.
I don't think MJ.
Don't move. Why you move? Last year, Jared, why are you moving around? What is the point?
Remember when Jared and Sari were they just quit and they were sitting on the side drinking beers?
Yes, it was pathetic. Even though Sari is not pathetic, but if it was somebody other than Sari, that would be pathetic. What are you doing?
That again sounds like something I would say.
All you have to do is just stand there. Nothing else. Your job is just to stand.
Well, I mean,
move.
My body, I won't lie, when I'm at band camp and we're like, sometimes we're like sitting, we like stand there and wait till our director to like explain like what we've been doing wrong and stuff like that. And I notice my own body. I notice my leg just moving like involuntarily. So if you stand in a same position long enough, your body will at least my body would involuntarily move without me noticing.
Yeah, but wasn't Sari only standing there for like 10 minutes?
She barely even tried. Yeah, she was like, I'm not even doing
Jared was standing for like 20 something minutes.
Yeah, he did stand there a little bit. It was not much, but it was a little bit.
It was really sad. I'm like, what is going on? And you just and then Cass said that they might have the bubble guts. You get a break. Don't they give you a break to go to the bathroom?
Do they?
Do they?
Yes, they give you a break.
No.
Yes, they do.
In the pressure cooker?
Yes.
Oh,
But didn't Matt almost pee himself?
You know what happened to me? I went to this concert that was like it was not like a seated concert, and I was there early, and I had to use the bathroom so bad. And by the time I got to the headliner, I couldn't hold it, and went back to use the bathroom, and I lost my spot. It was the worst. It was the worst because I got there early.
Right.
So I was like, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, next time I won't have any beverages. If I was to do something like that, I'll just stand there and eat or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I thought that they gave you breaks because I remember them saying that you couldn't just go out to go to the washroom. You had to wait. It was like not a revolving door. So it had to be, they had like certain times where you can go to the washroom. So if you had to sit and wait until those times for you to go to the washrooms. Well, I know the people that was sitting on the
last
sidelines.
season people peed on themselves. They showed it. They showed it on Twitter.
I didn't see anybody pee on themselves.
I thought Matt did.
They showed it on Twitter. They showed pictures of it.
I don't believe it.
I could have sworn.
Let me tell you, what time did they finish? Because
in the morning.
If it was, I
it
know
was like 12 hours and something.
No,
If it was
they finished around lunchtime because I remember I've said this story before. I remember it was around like 11 a.m. I was looking at the feeds. There were 3 people left. It was Mimi, America, and Cam. And I was like, you know what? They might be here for another who knows how many ever hours. I'm gonna go get to lunch. I go out for 10 minutes. I go to lunch, and then I finally sit down at the table. I look at my phone, and then I realize that Cam won the pressure cooker. I'm like, God damn it!
What did Mimi do? Why did she lose? She should have stayed there.
I think she slipped or something.
She had like an itch or something and scratched her
that's
nose. I can't remember.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is.
It looked weird though. It looked like she let go on purpose.
Yeah, yes, Matt did pee in the pressure cooker.
I never heard about him peeing in the pressure cooker.
I did.
Ooh, that's gross.
No, they did not get a bathroom break. I don't know where you're getting that from.
I
Tasha,
saw
but they
them
didn't know.
They said they had a bathroom break.
All right,
I don't think they do it. It's like every 3 people that get eliminated, then you can go out and go pee and whatever.
Maybe it's only the people that get out. You know, they lose and then they sit down on the sidelines. Because I remember them saying they couldn't go out to the bathroom when they wanted to. They had to wait for, I don't know, they had a certain time. So maybe it's just the people that are sitting down that were out. But yeah, I remember them saying that they allowed them to go to the washroom. They just couldn't go like anytime they wanted to. It had to be at a certain time.
Okay. Well, maybe I missed something. I don't know. Because usually I thought. Oh, go ahead, Tasha. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just saying because they were saying that the doors are closed, so there's no walking in and out. You had to it had to be at a certain time for them to go to the washroom. But it could have been just the people on the sidelines. I thought it was for everybody because I'm like, there's no way that I'm standing up there at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's my time to go. I go on a regular basis. That's a normal time for me, 5 in the morning. So if it's going past 5, I'm not making it. And I am not peeing on myself.
Especially on national television. That's permanent. That shit's permanent.
I'd pee myself too before I let go. Go mad, BB25.
Here's for you. I mean, I could hold it in for probably the whole 13 so odd hours. I mean, I don't even remember that pee.
Well,
I
Hold it
don't
in.
drink
You don't
water.
pee anyways. That's
You
that's
don't
I
drink-
don't
not
pee
even a
anyways.
thing.
I could do pressure cooker just
She's
fine.
like, I could hold it in like
Yeah, I could
on
just
a
hold
regular
it in.
day.
She doesn't drink water, and she probably has pockets for her pee, so it goes.
What?
So it's stored in a little packet on the side. I'm just saying.
Okay. I don't know how people would have pockets for pee.
Sorry, Janet.
I wasn't notified for this. Well, maybe that's for a reason. Maybe YouTube's trying to avoid people watching pee talk. This is a mock hunt. This is why me being here is affecting everything. It's now
I was gonna say this is a usual mom thing, not a reality thing.
I always take the conversation away from Big Brother. It's always my fault.
What's
Well, we were
happening?
talking
Joseph
about
is
Big
out.
So what's happening? We're
it
talking
has-
about the pressure
it might
cooker,
be.
and then we're talking about pee in pockets. Pee in
Pee in pockets.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I was almost gonna say it's in hot pocket. But then I was
Pee
like,
and
that's
pee.
nasty. That's nasty.
I
Well,
was
I'm just
thinking hot
saying.
pockets when you said that. Honestly,
Oh, well, I'm just saying. How could somebody hold urine for that long? It's not gonna happen. It's not for me. It's not gonna happen.
then they have the doctors check.
For me,
them
it
for
can
UTI
happen.
afterwards.
I have gone 36 hours. Actually, no. I've gone 45. I think that's my record.
You
Damn, Mom.
actually counted.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Season 22.
Wow,
That's my opinion. You can't change my mind.
So how is this season so far for everybody?
I like it.
I like it.
I don't like the
Close that are close.
production hiding so much of the feeds,
Oh,
but
yeah.
from the parts that I've seen, I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
There's been so many twists and turns and like drama with. I like it.
You mean 750, Jason? You're back in 2000 and what was that? 19?
2015 or something. Yeah. Oh, that's right. 29. I forgot the last time they got
Xavier's
500
season was
grand.
the first season that they got 750K. I haven't seen the episode. Yeah, that is the T. Rubina won the AI arena. Joseph left with a vote of 4-3.
I'm so happy it's close.
And he was salty, him and his mustache.
Extremely
Oh
salty.
my god.
Extremely salty. Yeah, last season was like all unanimous, almost exclusively unanimous votes.
I didn't like that.
Me neither.
That's boring, and it's like
said
you don't have a
season
mind of
22.
your own.
I was gonna say last season was a pain to watch.
Hi,
It
Milfman.
was. The only two votes that were not unanimous were
Oh, wait a minute.
Red and Jared, and they were both one vote each. And the Jared vote was
Yeah,
only because
his
Serena
mom.
did not want to vote out her own son.
Yep.
No,
That's true.
and Izzy. She voted for Izzy.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she voted for Izzy. She
Yeah,
was the
yeah,
only
yeah,
person
yeah,
that voted for
yeah,
Izzy.
yeah.
That's what I
Milfman,
think.
stop calling Rabina a broken lamp. She won a comp.
The cast is so good. Yeah, the
Who
cast
called her out,
is so
Tasha?
good.
Milfman, he called Rabina a broken lamp.
Oh,
I agree though that it would have been
Nice.
the most dramatic
Uh-huh.
thing to see Tucker go on a double eviction. It would have been, even though I didn't want him in there. That would be the most dramatic way for him to have gone. A double
Oh, that
eviction
would have been.
blindside.
The ratings would have went up.
But do you want him to be in the
Uh-uh.
jury? That's the whole thing.
No way. Wait.
Exactly.
Vito has been used 7 straight times.
Wait a minute. It says D flat minor and D sharp minor in this. Yeah, I
Wait,
guess
even
that-
a broken lamp works once in a while.
Not on
Listen.
Big Brother. Not on Big Brother.
How about you get on this panel and you express your opinions here? How about that? How about that?
Ooh,
We already know his
Milkman, come
opinion.
on out. Milkman versus Tasha. Let's get it.
No,
Milkman versus Tasha.
no.
They've had the
Milkman,
same
we're
opinions most of the
We
season.
do. We sure do.
Appreciate
You've now
that.
officially clocked in it in an
mentioned
hour and a half.
earlier.
We sure do.
Look at me starting up. Look at me starting up the tea. I'm sorry.
It's
No,
not
it's
even
usually
true though,
me.
because
Usually me. Or
they have been agreeing on a lot of things.
Who?
You and Milfman.
Oh yeah, we agree on a lot.
I love that this season we are not. Yeah, I agree. This whole. I remember last season that was the theme of vote for the house, vote with the house. I don't want to upset the house. I want to make sure the house is happy. I'm like, the house is not winning and splitting that money. So
Exactly. Only
house
one person can win, and you vote how you.
you can join if you want. I have another 20 to 30 minutes in me.
And then Milfman, the only thing that he and I have disagreement about is Cam. And now, if he turns on Chelsea,
that's true.
yeah, if he turns on Chelsea, I'm gonna be on Milfman's side, calling him a furniture. you a couch, okay?
Yeah, I'd be fine with it for the first 4 weeks. I agree. It's fine.
Me too.
Me and Tasha's alliance will be
long.
conniving and calculated.
Yes.
That is the truth, though.
The link is
I had to take y'all in a heartbeat.
I could never be partnered with someone who said he'd swear on his dead relatives and not think twice about it.
Who said that?
Milfman.
What?
You've never heard him say that? He's like, I'd swear on anything. It's like,
Oh no. I can't agree with that, Milfman. I can't. I'm standing back. I'm standing down. I can't.
he's like, my dog, my mom, everything.
I swear on my great grandma.
But I mean, you can't. You think you can get? Cam thinks he can go through this game and not lie. This
Is he
is
on
not,
here? I'm sorry, I didn't
Huh?
see you. It's not
Who?
letting me. He put his thing as Rubina as a broken.
No
Rubina-
freaking way.
Rabina's a broken leg.
Hey,
She
Milfman,
is.
Circa 1986.
Yes. It's not my fault she is. Come on, let's be honest. Outside of
Tell them what you said you would do to win this game. Anything, right? You'd
yes, I'll swear on my mom's life. I'll swear in anyone's life. It don't make a difference.
Okay.
I'll swear in the Bible and then stab you in the back with the Bible in my hands as I do it.
Oh my
You
God.
did say that, right? Yeah, you did say that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wait a
heard you
minute.
before.
Hey,
So you're just
Proud of
like
that.
you're a Kevin Jacobs.
Yeah.
no, I'm a Dan Giesling. I'll
Oh,
swear on
Dan.
something and go right back on it.
You
You see-
cannot be comparing yourself to Dan Giesling. You have got some balls if you're gonna say that shit.
No, I actually took a Big Brother personality quiz, and it did come back as him though.
Notice the shade that Julie kind of gave Joseph when she
Wait, what did
mentioned
she
the
give
whole
him?
Dr. Will thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What did she say? Because I didn't see the episode.
She was just mentioning about him comparing his game to Dr. Will.
Do you regret how you played? I almost thought she was gonna say, "Do you regret comparing yourself to Dr. Will?"
If she was Arissa, she would have said that.
Wait. He compared himself to Dr. Will and he didn't even make jury?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
Yes.
Literally, that's what happened.
Dr. Will made Final Four twice. And this guy can't even make jury. Like, he couldn't outlast you. He couldn't outlast a broken lamp. And he's supposedly Dr. Will.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, he couldn't. He couldn't run faster than her either.
Oh my god.
What's up, Edward?
I was
Wait,
saying
so what
outside
was
John came out of my car, so
So what was the wait? So what was the AI comp anyway? What was it?
It was the
It was
one where
like
you
a
had the
rope
rope.
untied thing, and you gotta basically plug the little pin in something, kind of like thing.
What's up, Kamisha?
Okay.
Shout out to
Hi.
Kamisha has exit interviews of all
Hi,
the people who get
Kamisha.
off the show.
I feel so
Hi.
bad
Oh.
for people.
Hi,
Well, I guess they
Thank
don't
Kamisha.
you,
I was
Kamisha.
on your show
sign up, but
before.
like they have to do like how many exit interviews do you think an evicted houseguest has to do?
A lot.
I think they do
They have to do
about
a lot.
at least a few.
I would
10,
get
12.
so sick of that.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
a
just
lot.
be giving them basic ass answers.
Because you got to do like freaking like there's like YouTubers who will sometimes like apply for it, and then
Yeah,
and
you
you
gotta
get
apply to
approved.
Just said,
CBS.
let everyone know if they have questions for Joseph. She's interviewing him on Monday.
I do.
Oh.
Will you shave your stash live on the interview for me, please?
No, ask
Are you
no ask him why.
delusional in what you do?
No,
Ask-
ask him why is he going with the Ron Jeremy look?
No, ask him why does he think that his gameplay is similar to Dr. Will's?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a great question. I would love to know that.
Ask
I'd love to
him
know
both
that.
of those questions.
What is this? What comparable moves has he made to Dr. Will
Right, exactly.
that makes him think that he's of that caliber?
Exactly.
My question is, why did he not shave his hair and that mustache before he got on live television?
I
Because he
swear,
wanted
when
it to
he
be his character.
his job profession is a video store clerk. I'm like,
Yes.
okay, so nobody
Exactly,
buys
the
physical
Blockbuster.
media anymore, and he has that stash. He's got to be a porn video store.
But no,
honestly.
actually, his mustache reminds me of like a villain. I think he came in the house as a villain, and he had that stash because that stash is a villain stash.
No, he got that Ron Jeremy stash. Is what he
I
got.
wasn't saying like in 70s and 80s
Yeah.
kind of villains.
Ask him what type of videos he sold.
He probably sold some milk videos. I guarantee he loves those milk videos.
I swear to God.
There's a future for him and Leah outside the house. That's cruel, Ebony. That is a cruel question.
No, that's no. That's a perfectly honest question. There's nothing wrong with that question. I love it.
That's
if
a
you
savage
wanted serious
question.
questions to Joseph, you asked the wrong channel.
I was gonna say we're gonna give all the questions. Like we gonna ask everything to the moon,
But then again, at
whether
least
shady or real.
questions.
Wait, I'm curious, Mark.
Yeah.
Have you ever applied for it though?
Who is Dr.
applied for the exit
Robinette?
interviews?
Oh, for
Who's
exit,
that?
no, I have not. I don't even know where to apply, honestly,
Where to apply for what?
to get on the list for the exit interviews.
Because I've seen
ask
YouTube.
Kamisha.
I'm sorry, can you go back to the Robotnik comment?
Yeah, that was funny. I laughed at that like 10 minutes ago, by
Oh
the
my
way. Nobody
God,
else did.
bro. Well, first you spelled it wrong, and second of all, it's Dr. Eggmans. I don't call him Dr. Robotnik. I call him Eggman. You spelled it wrong. There's
I
no
liked the
C.
recent song. I liked what's his name is Dr. Robotnik. Was it Jim Carrey in the recent one?
God, I don't know. I don't know who plays who. I don't keep track of that shit.
Hey, Milkman, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Who you want to win HOH this week, and who would you want to be evicted this week?
Without question, I want Cam to an 828 because I want the Love Shack to open up. See, I need Cam J to have their time alone.
What did you say, Cam? Man, I want him to win.
No, I need the Love Shack to open up.
Who is he gonna have the Love Shack opened up for?
So it's a certain girl with blonde
hair.
No, with brown hair. Yeah, a certain girl with brown hair.
Oh, you talking about Chelsea? Do you think she's mad at him? I mean, that he's mad at her?
Oh no, not Chelsea. I wasn't talking about her.
Who has brown hair?
What's her name? Mackenzie. Isn't it like brownish, blondish color hair?
She has blonde hair.
Oh, it's more. Well, Braun, fast Brown. He's kind of more brown.
Frenemies. Y'all are about to be frenemies now.
So you trying to hook him up with Mackenzie? He don't
Uh,
even like Mackenzie like that.
Y'all enjoy the video. We'll
Y'all
drop Monday, and
know.
y'all have no
Shade.
idea. Read.
Yeah,
and say
I'll
that-
say about Kamisha. Kamisha, even though she has to play the politics a little bit for CBS, she does still ask her questions.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking at those.
Oh,
exit
I will say I do want T-Core gone. I think she needs to go. She absolutely has to go. She should have gone this week if it was me.
Either Quinn or somebody in that trio.
Yeah.
To me, it should have been T-Core this week, but since she's not, I would go T-Core.
I agree.
To me, even though I dislike Angela, I think you drag her to final three at this point, and I can't stand her. When you drag her to final three, she can't win three of the upcoming comps that they've yet to do. She has no chance. So I say drag her to final three.
Chelsea was jealous of Cam and Mackenzie, but Cam and Mackenzie didn't have a thing going on. They were just playing around.
I was gonna say that TV ad made her look bad. It really did.
The edit, and we expected that though. We did.
Cam, I don't even know if Mackenzie's interested, but Cam is definitely not interested in her. He was just doing something.
So they're just doing it because they're bored.
Pretty much. And I'm not saying that I don't know if he likes Chelsea or not, but I'm just saying that he was doing it because he was bored. He didn't have nothing to do, and so he just doing it. So I mean, let him do him. That's all I say. And if he try to put Chelsea on the block, I mean, let the chips fall where they may.
Exactly. And then me and Ken, we gonna fight about that because I'm gonna have a problem with that. Chelsea is my pick to win, so me and Ken, we gonna fight for that. We gonna fight.
Yeah, but this is my thing though. This is my thing. If he puts Chelsea on the block, he is not. They're gonna vote him out because she's the only way he could stay off that block.
Cool, Cam.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chelsea's the only way that Cam can stay off that block.
So you tell me right now, if T-Core wins, she's putting him up.
If T-Core wins,
yeah, does she put up?
I don't think she puts up Cam because of Chelsea.
Okay, so wait, are they ending this 3 nomination crap yet?
Yes. This week was
Thank
the last
God.
week.
This week. I know, right? It was
now
too
we're
long.
in the jury.
It was too long.
It was too long. I agreed with what Ebony said earlier, that if they did it for 4 weeks, I'd be cool with that.
Right.
The first 4 weeks.
All right, so who do you think the broken lamp puts up?
Oh my God.
She's gonna put up Quinn. Quinn is one of the people that I know she's gonna put up.
Well, that's
easy.
Do you think she puts up Leah though, as the other person since he likes Leah?
I don't know if she puts up Leah. I don't know.
And that's
because she might fear Leah using the POV on him because she knows.
I just saw this. Oh, go ahead, Milton. But I just saw this.
Oh no, I was just saying. I think she puts him up. I think she puts her up because she might fear her using the POV on him.
On who?
On Quinn. So she might just put her up.
I don't think that she would though.
Because that's a risky move though. Because he might lose it.
Yeah, but they're not strategic players. I don't think that she would put. I don't think that not Quinn. I don't think that. What is her name?
Why do you?
Leah. I don't think that Leah would use the veto on Quinn.
All right, so let me ask y'all this: who do you think would be the most unpredictable HOH out of all the potential people that could win HOH? Who would be the most unpredictable? I mean, who would be the most unpredictable?
Who would be the most unpredictable?
A third Angela in HOH would be insane.
Who?
Angela. Having her go 3 times would be insane.
And you don't know, he's a wild card. We don't know what in the world she's doing. She got so many emotions. We don't know what she ever do.
If she wins another HOH, she's out the following week.
Yeah, she might want to throw it at this point.
They would let her be in there with 3 HOH wins.
If
Oh,
Angela
hey,
gets
Luis.
another HOH win, she might be done for. Because, I mean...
Yeah, I think they wouldn't even want to sit next to her at that point.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because, like, she can't even have the excuse of being, like, a Bowie Jane or a Victoria anymore. Because
Yeah, she would be like, three HOH
Yeah, she
wins.
only got two, and say she wins this one, she'll have three HOHs in her belt, the
But
most
did
HOHs currently. So yeah.
Did 3 people take her off the block now?
No, it's 2.
Tucker.
I think it's Tucker.
This last one with Leah. Is it just those 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the other one, she just got stayed in from a vote.
I believe so.
That would be correct.
Yeah, so she could be like, I stayed off the block. I won a vote. 2 times I was saved. 3 times I won. Even though she hasn't impacted the game like strategy wise, she has more stats than most of them.
She has more to say, and as long as you have more to say, you can flip. If you're a good speaker and you have enough to say, you can flip it to whatever narrative
She'd be
you
like,
want.
the first week I made sure you were all here because I got out crazy eyes.
Oh God.
Crazy
I got
eyes.
crazy eyes out of the game. Next week another male. If that happens,
And what I was gonna say, so do they go back to 2 nominees or is it still 3 nominees?
It's 2.
Okay.
Edward hasn't seen the episode.
Or do you think? Or let
Okay,
me ask you this
I
though.
didn't get through to the ending of it. I was busy with something, so I didn't get to see the ending. I just saw most of it. But anyway,
I'm the opposite.
I just saw this.
I didn't see the beginning part because I was in marching band. So I have marching band class from 6 to 8, and I also had a career connection. Well, not career. Club connections fair. So I was running a little bit late.
All right, so y'all don't think that a T core would possibly backdoor Quinn instead, since you could now backdoor somebody?
I was just about to be ready to say. Let's imagine this: if T Core wins, she can just do 2 pawns. If T Core was trying to get Quinn, here's what I would do: just make up a whole fake story, put up 2 pawns, make it look completely real, and then just make sure Quinn doesn't play and win VO. And then backdoors him, make sure she got the votes, and he's gone just like that, and snap.
Like in that scenario, I would definitely see Angela having a third POV being used on her again. In that scenario, that'll be a third time. She's the ultimate pawn at this point.
Yep.
That's how I would do it. Yeah, like if I was C-Core, if I win, I would do like we just said. I would do Angela, and then just to make the house go crazy, I would put somebody maybe like. Sorry, I had to turn the light off. Somebody's walking. I don't want to see me. Anyway, probably somebody like Chelsea or like somebody out of the blue, make up a fake reason, and then let the VO get played, and then I would easily backdoor Quinn. But I would have to make sure I get my votes to pull off this plan.
She would probably put up Cam would be an easy excuse for it because she could say Cam's a strong competitor, blah, 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 and that could be her excuse. Because Cam is physically the strongest person left. So she could use that as an excuse.
Who is she?
T-Core. If she wanted to backdoor Quinn.
Yeah. Oh, if she wanted
to backdoor Quinn.
Right.
She could just put up a Cam and Angela.
Right.
And the Cam excuse could just be he's physically the biggest threat.
Right.
Yeah.
And she could just say, "Oh, Angela, you're just a pawn." She could basically pretty much say Angela's just a pawn and act like if Cam's the target. That's if she's smart enough to do that. Then again, I'm not the biggest.
She did say she was going after Quinn if she becomes HOH.
No, but that's what I'm saying is that she might go after her that way, like the potential backdoor. Which I'm not the biggest fan of backdoors.
But is Quinn I know he can win a comp, but I don't think he's worth a backdoor.
No, I don't feel he is, but you know how sometimes these people like to overthink stuff a lot.
If it was somebody like Tucker, yes, you have to backdoor someone like Tucker, but Quinn, I don't think so.
Oh no, I agree, but I think she might overthink. People tend to overthink things a lot of times in Big Brother, so that's why I could see it happening that way, where she might just be too scared to put him straight up.
Oh, okay.
Quinn did not set
I was
himself
gonna
up
say
well for
I
failure
agree
at
with
all.
both sides on that. The only reason I would put that because I mean to take out a big target, you want to do like a sneaky plan like that most of the time, especially now with the removal of the AI and the 3 nominations. We can play Big Brother like it's supposed to been played. So I'm more of like, let's create a sneaky plan to get rid of a huge target in the house. But I do see what you're saying, Tosh, about how Quinn's not that much of a big target to do a backdoor. So that's why I see what you're talking about on that part.
But if you look at it right now, honestly, who really is a big target? Honestly, really nobody is at this
Nobody.
point.
Yeah, they're all
Right.
kind of even.
Right.
There's like nobody where you're like, all right, they're the favorite to win a comp right now.
Right.
Right. That's
Right.
what's different from other seasons where you have a clear person where you're like, you have to get this one out.
Yeah, there's no clear cut like target right now. To me, the only person who shouldn't be in consideration to be evicted is pretty much Angela, honestly.
What about Quinn?
I would say he's on the same level as everybody else.
I think so too.
Angela, to me, shouldn't be
And he's
considered
played a
because
messy
of
game. Quinn is one of those people you could actually sit next to and win.
yeah. He's played one of those games where it's like I've said this from the beginning. He's played way too hard, way too fast. He played hard from like the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, they back up.
The fees are up.
Yep.
Damn.
So is the competition done?
I don't know.
Hold
see.
on.
That means it had to be like a brain or a smarty kind of
wait a
like
minute.
HOH. It couldn't be that physical.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, I agree with you, Martino, for sure.
No, I thought it went back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this cast does not. They're not gonna do a blind side. I just don't see that happening.
It's like Angela for sure would never do it because I think she would just want to put the person straight up. I don't see an Angela being
Chelsea
like a
might
fight
go
that would want to do a
blindside.
backdoor.
I can see Chelsea blindsiding somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't just.
Like maybe Aaliyah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if she backdoor, well, wait, you talking about backdoor or blindsider?
But like I don't know how much I count AI wins. I mean, their wins.
I think those count. Those have to me. Those kind of count because
It wins, but you
there's
don't
certain
have like
people.
as much competition.
Yeah.
To me, it's still.
like
But the thing is, with AI comps, it's the tricky thing is, what if you were the person who you know were the target that was the target and you won it? I think you almost got to count that.
You can like it's like Ma said earlier. You could if you're a good debater or if you can explain that well, then you can use that as an accolade. Like everyone wanted me out, and then I won the AI arena and got myself off 2 times or whatever, 3 times. Were they all AI arenas? The 3 wins?
By who?
By MJ?
No. Remember she won that. Remember she won that veto thing on the first episode. So does that count as a win?
Yes.
What was that?
I would think.
Remember the America's veto or whatever the hell it was called?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't even counting that. Okay, yeah, that's true. She won America's veto.
Then she has what is it? 1 regular veto. Right? Was it 2-1 or what was the? Oh no, it was the second. No, it was the AI comp. So she has 2 wins.
She won 2 AI comps, and she won that America's veto.
Oh, so she has 3 wins. Oh.
Yeah. So I guess she technically has the most wins. Right?
And Angela's second place with 2. Because nobody else has won multiple comps.
But if you're counting her 3, then you have to count Tucker's. I mean, not Tucker. Quinn's deep fake HOH, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a competition. So yeah, he did technically win 2 HOHs. I'm glad you brought that up, Mark.
I'm pretty sure Quinn's only had 1 other person going against him. MJ went like against like 4.
Yeah, I mean she'd have a bigger argument. Like Honestly, if MJ sat next to Quinn, I could see MJ beating Quinn.
Wasn't also
Especially because there's
first
6.
and Kenny?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because now there's 6-3 ratio of
Or I don't
women
know.
to men.
No, but I definitely think Quinn. Well, definitely would say right now MJ has the slight advantage over Quinn because I think she's more liked. Quinn is, I think, is going to have people
Yes.
pissed off at him in that jury.
Quinn is
As
in
of
like
now.
Paul territory right now.
Yeah.
The ladies are taking over the game, I swear, with the most like comp
Yeah,
wins and everything.
That's true.
No,
They
but
have more
sometimes it
wins.
starts off that way, but then it ends up with because I've seen. I remember there was a
Yeah.
season where a few years ago, I think it was, where the first like 3 people evicted was all men, but then the final 4 ended up with like 3
Oh yeah,
like 3
Chelsea
guys.
has 2 also. Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's so even.
Oh, I forgot about Chelsea winning the AI.
I don't consider MJ's 3 wins really putting her above anyone like that.
Yeah, it really doesn't. So far, everybody's kind of even. There's only really Cam and Rubina who really haven't done anything. And T-Core, they've only had, what,
now
1 win
Rubina
each.
has. Actually, they both have. I mean, now Rubina has an AI arena and Cam has Vito. So
And T-Core only has that 1 8-8 though, so they technically only have 1 win each.
Yes.
So that basically means everybody's won at least 1 comp left.
That's what I'm saying. That's
We already said that like 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
In fairness, I don't think was he here? Maybe he was.
No, I think
no,
he was when Ma said that. We all said, yeah.
No,
I don't think he was around time when we all said that.
No, he's been here for the past like 20 minutes. I think he would have. I think he was here when we said that. I'm pretty sure. But you know what? We can rewind and we can check. Only the replay crew can tell. But I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I'm ready to take off this suit.
Do you think they do the endurance competition this week or next week?
Huh?
Next
Because
week.
you know there's a second endurance competition coming up within the next week or 2.
Oh wait, what? Yeah, Chemo won an AI arena early on.
Yeah, he won the first one.
He won the first one.
Well, everyone who's still there has won something.
That's not happened in a long time.
It has not. That is correct.
Yeah, because normally you always have at least that one person.
When's the last time that has actually happened that you got to a
You
jury?
see,
Okay, guys.
Now it's back on.
I have a theory.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you saw my theory last time though? Didn't you, Mark? When I put it on today, I said that what if Chelsea is doing something similar to Dan Giesling? What if? Because we don't know what Cam and her talked about. We don't know if she told him this is going to be better for us, and we need to act like we're against each other, so you won't be put on the block. How do we know? How do we know that?
Oh.
Yeah, slip and slide is coming up because that hasn't come up yet. But they typically don't do slip and slide until maybe around usually. Actually, that should be coming up soon because they typically do that around like 6 people. Slip and slide is usually around 6 people when they do slip and slide.
So, what do you guys think of my theory? No, yes.
It's possible.
The reason why this is why I say this. You know that thing that he did where he was against someone and they were acting like they were mad at each other and they were arguing or something? Who was that?
Oh, was it over a Cedric thing or I forgot.
I'm talking about Dan Giesling.
That was Danielle, I believe.
So
yeah, that was I think that was right around the Dan's funeral thing, and he told her to act like if she was still upset, if I remember correctly.
And so yes, so that's what I'm thinking. That the reason why I had came up with that is because when she was, she was mad with Cam for most of the day. By the end of the day, she had kind of, brought her walls down and she wasn't as mad anymore. And she started like studying with him. And then because they had like 40 messages last night. And when she would always go, because he wasn't studying with the group, he went upstairs to the fish room to study. And so she would go up to the fish room, but then she would tell everybody in the downstairs, "Oh, I'm about to go up to the HOH room." But she was actually going to the fish room studying with him. And so then later on, what's her name? T-Core asked her if she had a chance to talk to Cam, and she was like, "No, I hadn't had a chance to talk to him." And I'm like, she just lied.
Oh, you have a believer, Tasha?
Huh?
You have a believer in the chat.
Absolutely, Chelsea and Cam are trying to throw. That's what I'm telling you.
You have a believer.
I'm telling you.
No, it's definitely possible for sure. Because I believe when Dan did that was right after Dan's funeral. I believe was when he did that. He pulled her in that room that's right next to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. That's right. I believe that's when it happened. I could be wrong, but I believe that's when it happened.
But yeah, I know that you guys think it's a stretch, but the girl.
No. I don't think it's a stretch personally. I think it's
not you, man. I'm talking about Mark.
Yes.
Of course, he doesn't believe in Cam. He calls Cam furniture.
I'm just saying, though, it just looks kind of suspicious. Like, why would you lie to T-Core to tell her that you didn't talk to her? And you did. And they talked to each other after, when they went to bed last night. They put the cameras in the rock room. You know, they usually don't do that, but they put the cameras in the rock room right before oh gosh, what's his name? Joseph came in. And they were talking with the mics off. And Big Brother was like, "Put your mics on." And they were like, "Dang." So they put the mics on, right? And then they turned on the lights. So then they had to act like they were studying, but they weren't studying before. So we don't know what was actually said. And I don't know.
I'll give you that. It's possible because we don't see enough for me to say it's not.
Right. And then by them, we found out that she talked to everybody today. And then we found out from her conversation with MJ that she had a conversation with Cam. So I'm like, but they didn't show it on the feeds.
Wait, why do you think they're not showing it on the feeds though? Because y'all been saying that for a while that they haven't been showing those.
They're not though. They're really not. I don't know why.
Like, who are they showing then?
I don't know.
Who's that interesting that they're showing instead?
Everybody else.
Nothing.
Wait, so who's that interesting though? The broken lamp?
Yeah. Because she was in the Showmans.
Yeah, Showmans that nobody cares about.
She's in a Showmans and she's in a throuple.
It's like, come on.
Oh man.
So
it's like, so you're telling me they show the crying snitch more than God.
Yes. They show everything else except for every time they'll go pan to that room and then Chelsea or Cam they're in that room, they'll switch it off and go to another room.
But what's so interesting about him though? He's literally the most boring person left. Him and Rubina are literally the two most boring people left.
But that's why I don't know why, but I don't know why they're not showing them. And it's like, it's conversations that we want to know. Like,
yes.
And they will not show
because it's like game conversations too.
No, but that's been happening for a while though, Luis. I've seen people complain the last few years, every year now, that the feeds are cutting off more and more every year. I've seen people complain about that on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, but if they're talking about game, they should be putting the cameras on people talking about game.
Oh no, but they've been doing that for the last few years now, where they're cutting off the feeds more and more because people have been if you go on Twitter for Big Brother, like because that's the only reason why I go on Twitter. People have been complaining about that. People have been complaining about that for years now. Yeah, it's like every year you see it more and more.
But it's bad. I mean, this year it's like they show an equal amount of time for everybody else. But if Cam is with like somebody else, they'll show it. If Chelsea's with somebody else, they'll show it. If they get together, they cut the feeds.
See, they probably don't like him. That's why. Let's be honest. They probably don't like him, so they really don't want to show him in a positive light. They probably just don't like him, to be honest. That's got to be the only thing.
But
Production,
it's the feeds,
has
it's
their
not
favorite.
But the feeds, we're not talking about the TV show. You cutting the feeds because you don't like. Oh,
maybe they don't like him that much. They probably like, hey, we don't want these people who watching the feeds to vote for them for America's favorite player or something. Who knows? It could be that.
That probably is it. Oh my gosh, yes.
Because on the edited episodes, do they get a decent amount of time on the edited on the CBS episodes?
No.
Oh God, so that's definitely, it's got to be that.
Well, Chelsea does more so than he does. He doesn't get a lot of DR calls. Chelsea gets a decent amount of DR calls, but
So would you say out of all the people that are left, who's gotten the least TV time?
Cam.
That's an easy.
Oh my God. My guy Cam, who got 2 women after him.
Right, exactly.
But they show Rubina more.
18, 7. That might be generous, Ebony. I feel like I get about 8, 9, 10 hours of fish.
It's like, I remember during freaking All-Stars a few years ago, there was like, I remember people were really complaining that year about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I remember that year, it was like, yo, every time people was pissed that season. People hated that season in general, but that was pissing people off more, especially when Derek's name was brought up. The feeds would cut every time his name was brought up.
Right. And at the beginning, they showed the Rock Room all the time because Chelsea used to do these Chelsea Cheese May, and they were always in that room. It seemed like it really got bad after that whole situation with Chelsea when she was crying. That's when it really got bad. It wasn't as bad before that, but when she was crying and somebody said something to her, that's when it got bad.
Wait, do we know what was said to her?
No, they cut the feeds. Rubina tried to explain to T-Core what was happening, but they cut the feeds for that. And so we didn't know that
who said Rubina was awesome? Who was that?
Who said Rubina was off? She's
cool. No. Oh God, Luis, you just have to put that in, didn't you?
Oh, Luis Q. They're talking POCs.
Probably
so why? Yeah, she's constantly talking about POCs, but they allow her to talk about them. They also allow T-Core to talk about it, and they don't cut her feed time.
Like, really, what's so interesting about the rest of these people? It's not like anybody's really, besides maybe Angela's the only one who really stands out.
And not only that, but to me, the person that is the most strategic should get a lot of feed time. And Chelsea's the most strategic in the house, and she gets I'm not going to say very little feed time, but not the feed time that everybody wants to see. People want to see her and Cam.
Is the time that Chemo gets more or less or the same as Chelsea?
He gets probably more because he's usually with
more. God, this guy. What is so interesting about him?
Only the fees, not the TV. He gets less time on TV. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. It's like
because he's with the trio, so is Rubina.
Yeah, but that trio's not interesting.
And he was linked to Tucker. And so since he was linked to Tucker, he got a lot of
That's literally true, Mary.
Oh, what did Mary say?
His job is to be handsome and not
job is to be handsome and not problematic. Hey.
That's the truth. That's what I've been saying. They were like, we can't
So he's just there to be a pretty face. That's it.
He's like, we can't have 2 back-to-back years of Jared.
But first of all, Cam y'all talk about him, but he actually had a scholarship to go to Yale. Y'all keep talking. Cam is
but nobody said he's not smart. We just said
You
that
call the man
just washed it
furniture.
off.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened to Tasha? What the hell? Everybody just leaving?
She was right in the middle of her speech.
She
Now
probably
that
pressed
she's
the
not
back button
here,
by accident.
I won this conversation because she's not here. So
Oh my god.
nobody said that Cam is not smart. We just said that they don't want somebody who's problematic. So he's there to look good and not say things like what Jared said last year, which got the feeds cut for a minute. If y'all remember
what did Jared say? I don't recall. What did Jared say?
Use the R word.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
America.
that. Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's supposed to say chemo is always on the feeds, and he always says, and he says is 100%. Gotta cheer on the short peeps. I'm only 5'3". You're 5'3". Wow. They spent too much camera time, and T-Core and Chemo talking about conversations they want to have with someone, and it never comes to fruition. I know, right? They are the talkers of this group.
I've been hearing about them from since the beginning, where it's like they talk all this crap, but they don't do anything.
Wait, so you jumped off and you're still here? No. Excuse me. No.
Wait, what happened? Wait, I wonder if she pressed the back button, because that'd be happening to me where sometimes I press the back button by accident and it kicks me out.
Oh, you're 5'2", Lisa.
Oh, okay. I'm about 5'11", I think I am. How tall are you, Mark?
5'8".
You're 5'8". What the hell? Oh, so I'm tall. Oh, okay. Phone went out. Okay.
You thought I was tall? You thought I was taller than that?
Yeah, I thought you were. I'm about 5'10", 5'11".
Cam's gonna love the jury house.
He's gonna
jury house with Leah and Mackenzie.
He's gonna be the love shack open up over. Hey, nah. He's not gonna love it. He's in final 2. Don't worry. Mark is gonna be loving him by the end of the year. Mark my words. me and Tasha got a VIP seat ready for him. Don't worry, we got VIP. You gonna be loving him.
I thought you thought who was 5'10"? Me? No.
Honestly, you look taller. I thought you were tall. I thought you were like, I actually thought you were like 6 feet or something.
No, I wish.
So let me ask you, who you think? Does your gut tell you who might win HOH? Like, do you have like a gut feeling like who might win it?
What is the competition though? Like, I mean, I guess we don't know the competition.
Wait. All right, let me ask you a question. How many people left? It's
what, 9?
9. Okay, it definitely won't be no slip and slide, because slip and slide is typically around 6 people. If you go by tradition, it's typically around there. It might be another endurance, because endurance tend to like a decent number of people in endurance comps.
If it was endurance, I would favor Cam.
Endurance will either happen this week or next week, would be my pick. I think it when it happens.
That's an interesting question, Mary. People would not watch, or sponsors don't want to associate their brand for only for POC. Yeah, like I feel like they're trying to stray from anything that's like that. Because I remember a lot of race, not a lot, but I remember some race discussions earlier in the season, and we haven't seen any of that later on. So I can't believe that it just stopped happening.
Oh, you talking about like when Angela had that moment?
Yeah. And also I think Rabina made comments about people of color making it far. Like there was
I didn't even know she did that.
The live feed. So it must be something that's a long competition.
Because let's see.
Went off an hour ago.
If it's that, it could be endurance, because endurance, they tend to like a lot of people in endurance comps. Wait, when was the wall comp? It was what, 3 weeks ago? Or 2? It was like 2.
When Tucker was that the one that Tucker won that one, right? Yeah. So it had to be 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so it should be endurance comps usually are a couple weeks apart. There's about maybe 3 weeks apart.
it's a good
because
chance.
there's always 2 endurance comps every year before that final one.
Maybe the one hanging from the vines.
Yeah.
I would give
So-
Cam the advantage big time if that's what it is.
Especially since Quinn can't compete,
Right.
and
Exactly.
there's no Tucker,
There's only one other guy, right? Just Chemo
and that's key, man. Let's say
that.
he's never winning an endurance.
No.
In an endurance comp, he's not winning, or Angela's not winning. So that's 2 people who ain't winning.
I would give Rabina a decent chance if it was one of those 2.
Yeah, Robina, I would give
Her
a chance.
size.
T-Core because of her size.
Yeah.
But then again, she got eliminated pretty early in the wall comp. Wasn't she like the 3rd person gone?
Which one, T-Core or Rabina?
No, T-Core. Wasn't she like
T-Core.
gone early in that wall comp?
If it was an HOL, if it was a question one, wouldn't it be done by now?
Yeah,
Unless-
question would have been. Yeah. Or wait, or do they have the feeds off because of the West Coast? The
I was
West
about
Coast
to say,
episode aired?
it could be that.
Because I know they usually wait for the West Coast episode to air before they because if they show it before the West Coast episode airs, then the
Okay,
people
so
will
are
know.
the feeds back for real? Because if so, I'm gonna stay on a little longer. I gotta check for myself because I've heard the feeds back are like 3 times at this point, and they've never been back yet. I give Tall Guy energy for real. That's funny.
Yeah, I told you. I generally thought you were like 6 feet. You seemed like you were taller.
I mean, if you saw me standing next to Azza, she's taller than me.
Wait, she is? All right, I gotta watch that back because I've seen you stand.
Oh, the feeds are back. The feeds are. Oh, this is the same comment. No, that's 2 people who said feeds are back. Okay. So are we about to find out who won?
Why do I have a feeling it's a Rubina, and then everybody's gonna be laughing at me in the chat for calling her a broken lamp? Watch, I guarantee it. It's Rubina that won, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, she's the broken lamp won." Watch.
Milf man. She's not a broken lamp. Just won the competition.
Hey, you said Cam was still furniture after he won a veto, and a veto's worth more than an AI comp. And you still call him furniture.
Beat Angela. Yo, Jason, if you guys don't know Jason said that he would subscribe to Angela's OnlyFans.
But she's no MILF. I would, because she's no damn MILF.
He thinks she is, right, Jason?
Oh, hell no. Angela's about as close to being a MILF as
Hey, Sapphire.
as Rubina is to being 6 feet tall.
Oh, he said if it was free.
Oh
It
my
wouldn't even
God.
matter if it was free for me.
Even if it was free, I still wouldn't want it. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. But who knows, man? She might give she might invite Cam to the Love Shack one day. She might open up her own Love Shack and invite him later on.
Oh,
She did say Cam was the one guy she would have a fling with if she was younger. Hey,
man, let's not bring that up anyway.
hey, what if it's Final Four? They're bored. You have another Taylor and Monty situation. You never know.
Oh, that's probably why these numbers are going up, because the feeds are back up. Wait a minute. I said I would take Angela to the Vegas, but if she's oh yeah, that's what it was. We were having a discussion on this other channel, Big Brother Bry.
Okay.
And we were talking about
is that the person in the chat, Big Brother Bry?
He was in the chat at one time. And he said we were saying that people get more attractive as time goes on in the Big Brother house.
Oh God.
And then Jason's gonna go, yeah, even Angela.
Oh my God.
Like, I'd hook up with Angela. Like, no.
All right, so you wouldn't want Angela if she wanted $750,000?
Like, I don't care how long I'm in the Big Brother house. Angela's still Angela on day 90.
hey, on day 90, she might have $750,000. You never know. She might be more attractive with that money.
Right. Maybe then I take her into consideration. If she had $750K, I'd think about it.
Remember, did she say she has a hall pass or something?
Cam should take advantage of that if he doesn't win. If she won.
I'm telling you, Final Four is gonna happen. Cam,
You think it's
first Cam
Rabina?
gonna be Final Four.
If it's Rabina, I'm gonna laugh so hard at you, Milky.
Oh God, I know I'm gonna hear it from this chat. I might have to come off of this crap. I'm gonna come off. I don't want to hear it.
Does Cam like Mills? Camjula,
Oh
Camjula.
my God.
Please don't ever say that again. Please.
Camjula is happening. Hey Tasha, how you feel about Camjula? Imagine he doesn't go with Chelsea and he goes with Angela instead.
Lord.
What if Tasha, what if Angela opens up her own love shack and she invites Cam in for that hall pass? She gives him the hall pass that she has. Would you be okay with that if it keeps Chelsea off the block? Would you be okay with that? Because if he does it right, Chelsea stay off the block. Would you be okay with that, Tasha?
I'm about to turn on my feeds because I'm so curious.
Oh God, I could already see it now. Broken Lamp has won. I'm telling you, she won it.
Oh shoot, that would be funny.
I just have the feeling just because she'll win, and then everybody's going to be on me. I'm gonna never hear the end of it.
It might be Chelsea. Angela said wins today. I hope Chelsea wins it all. Would they still be wearing the key? Hold on. I hope Angela wins HOH. Angela said 2 wins today. Okay, so I'm turning on camera 1.
No, it basically Rubina winning. Would you agree or disagree with this? Rubina winning is almost like T-Core winning HOH because she's practically Rubina can't think for herself. Would you say that's accurate?
I missed that because people are saying that they think it's Rubina.
I obviously always want to win, but sometimes now it's a relief when you don't because it's like.
Is that Leah talking to T-Core?
Yeah, but like not.
Hold on, so many comments at once. What did Jason say? I missed it.
I can't see the. Oh wait, let me go on YouTube because I'm not a.
Jason, come home.
Now it's like really scary.
Must be Rubina, Chemo, and T-Core. Rubina doesn't have the key. Oh, that's Leah talking to T-Core. Chelsea, did Chelsea win for real?
I was really worried about you and the heat.
Did Chelsea win for real? Hold on.
Let me ask you this, Mark.
Verify the sources.
Who least needs to win HOH this week? Who would be the person who least needs to win it, in your opinion?
I might have said Chelsea, but if she won,
because that would put her in if she wins it, that puts her because that'll be 2 HOHs, and at this point nobody else has that besides Angela.
It's true, y'all. Hold on, it's true.
What, Chelsea won it?
Our new HOH 2-time. Wait a minute. 2-time champ.
Oh crap!
So that's the breaking news.
So before she just won it, you thought she had this. You thought she needed it. You thought she needed it the least.
Yeah.
Oh God, if you're a fan of her, this almost puts her in a bad spot because people are looking at Angela's HOH as they're gonna look at the first one as a fluke. Because if you really look at it, Leah technically should have won it. Leah technically should have won that first HOH. Because if you remember, Leah technically had a higher score than Angela. So I think a lot of people will dismiss Angela's first HOH win because it was a team comp, first of all. And then Leah technically had a higher score. It's just that her number was an even number. And all even numbers were not counting. So I think if you put Chelsea now, it's like almost in that spot where she might emerge as the new Tucker. where she's the clear-cut number one target.
Chelsea won. Chelsea won.
Because this is not
respect on Rubina's name if she didn't win. Like, what are we giving her credit for? The AI arena?
who.
She said we need to put some respect on Rubina's name.
Oh, Rubina. For what? Following Tucker all the way. What? For wanting to move to New York City?
Woo!
So a broken lamp will only work once in a day, not twice.
I'm looking at these comments. Somebody said she's getting rid of Mackenzie. Who do you think that she's gonna target this week, Milfman?
I'm thinking it should be T-Core, but I don't think she'll get rid of T-Core. I just have a feeling it's Quinn. It should be T-Core though, if it's me. I'm going T-Core all the way, but I think she puts up potentially Quinn and Leah, or Quinn and Angela. She might put an Angela and use Leah and put Angela up as a. I think Angela goes up as a pawn regardless. And I think and my guess would be Quinn, even though again I think that's not the smart move. It should be T-Core because you got to bake up that trio.
I would say so too,
but I think she goes Quinn. I could see her going Quinn too because she might look at it and say, "Hey, an endurance HOH is coming up." And this puts Cam in a better spot to win it. If you take him out now,
the comp was about their 40 detail videos. What is that?
Oh, that's that thing I think where you got to watch a video and there'll be like a bunch of details and stuff. You got to remember that.
I see. And okay.
And they ask you like a bunch of damn questions about it. They'll show you like a 1 minute video and they'll be like, hey, did the person have a red or a blue hat on or some crap?
Okay.
I think that's it. Because they usually do a comp like that every year. Where it's like a memory type thing where you got to have a good memory. Because you could see Quinn for that reason. Because what if Chelsea, since you say Chelsea's the most strategic person in the house, what if she looks at it? Is she a super fan, Chelsea?
She doesn't sound like it.
Because
she sounds like she kind of casually watches the show.
Okay, because strategically, Quinn would be the only other decent option to get rid of. Because if you want to put Cam in the best possible position to win that endurance HOH that's coming up, because it's going to come up within the next 2 weeks, is my guess. The person that stands the best chance of beating a Cam in that would be Quinn. Because wouldn't you pretty much say if you get rid of Quinn this week, he's pretty much Cam the overwhelming favorite to win that endurance HOH? He's the overwhelming favorite.
Yes.
You could do a thing where it's like, do you take Cam or do you take the field at that point? So, but I don't necessarily know if Chelsea would think that way. But I still personally would get rid of T-Core because of that 3-person duo. Because do you think you can trust Quinn if you're Chelsea? Could a Chelsea trust Quinn in your eyes? And make a 1 week deal like, hey, I don't put you up this week, you don't put me up type of thing. Or make some type of Final Four deal where it's like, all right, she don't even have to like necessarily like, all right, really like a real deal. She could just tell him like, hey, me, Cam, you, and Leah, Final Four. She could do that and then get rid of T-Core at that point.
Let's see. Angela versus Quinn on the block. That would be fun. Let's settle with a vote. That would be fun, actually.
I think Angela's going to lose it soon because if she goes on the block again, she's going to say, what the hell?
Probably just looking over like people do when they compete. She had no reason to throw it to her. She wasn't sure if they had the vote or not for the flip. What did Sapphire say? I missed what Sapphire said. Hold on, let me go back up. Oh, I think Chelsea puts up Angela and Quinn.
Yeah, that's why I said
That
earlier.
would be the safest thing to do for sure.
Yeah, but enough of safe. People need to stop with the safe crap. Scared, as I say, scared money don't make new money. In my opinion, you put up T-Core and put up one of her minions.
Chelsea is the HOH convert by Leah.
So that basically means Leah ain't going home this week. Leah and Cam are pretty much safe at this. Would you say Leah is pretty much safe this week?
I don't know. It's like she could be a backdoor option.
All right, so would you say Cam is the only lock not to go up at this point with a Chelsea HOH? Would you say he's the only person where you're like, there's no way he goes home?
I don't think she would put him up through the front door. The back door, I have not eliminated that yet, but I don't think he would be a nominee.
So wait, you think he's possibly a backdoor?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how committed she is to this girls thing.
Wait, who started the girls thing?
Options. She would have Chemo or she would have Quinn, but I think that she wants to keep Quinn. Yeah, I guess I don't think he would go up. I don't think he would go up.
Wait, who started the girls thing again? It was what, Mackenzie?
Brooklyn, wasn't it? Wasn't?
Oh, you talking about that girls' alliance from the beginning?
Oh, you're saying who started talking about it again recently?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Because I remember when they did that all girls thing, they showed that on the first episode. I think it was like the first or second episode.
Leah and MJ will stick to Chelsea like, oh yeah, they're gonna be all up in that HOH room. All right, I'm really going in like 5 minutes. I stayed up past my shelf life.
Oh yeah, good old Vanessa. Vanessa, people have her in the convoy as best player to never win.
How? This comment is hurting my brain right now. How? I don't think it's a full mistake for Chelsea, MJ, Cam versus the trio. Just like okay. I guess I can see where you're going with that. I think it was Chelsea recently. T-Core, Rubina, probably Chelsea. Yeah, I'm out of here in the next 2 minutes. But I want to thank my panel. Thanks, Milfman, you're on here. Thanks to also Tasha, Ma, and Edward. That's all who was on here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thanks for inviting me on.
No problem.
I was doing something else, so that's why I came on late.
Girls' night tonight. Leah floating her way. She's playing I've been saying that Leah's playing the ultimate floater game. The ultimate floater game.
All right, so who you think is going to push out of those girls? Who's going to push the guys going up as the two nominees more than anyone? Like, who you think is going to push that? Let's put up the dudes.
Probably MJ.
Okay, because T-Core ain't going to push Chemo up there. Because that means Chemo's potentially an option, so she ain't going to do it.
Yeah, I think MJ would probably push the hardest out of the ladies.
Oh, I was going to say Leah.
Leah, you think so?
But then again, she wouldn't push up Quinn, though. That means she has to push Quinn, so she ain't going to do it. Now that I think
about it. Late, Mary. We talked about Joseph the whole first hour and change. Yeah, I'm about to leave. We talked about Joseph for a while at the beginning. We had a lot of jokes about Joseph. We even talked about Joseph after the show, and I was talking about Joseph's OnlyFans that he's going to create.
Oh my God.
Fear the stash.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. thank you so much for joining. Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to y'all guys later.
All right, have a good night, Mark.
You too, Milfman. Have a good night.